Hi guys. As you know, we have completed the interpretation of our English course, that is English and soft skills for job seekers. Oh, let us discuss about how this course will help us in our future development and how we have to achieve our jobs. So let's start the discussion.
This course is all about not only for technical issues, it is helpful for developing the soft skills to boost our confidence to get a jobs.
So why should we learn this course? Because we are in a third year. So after completing the 3-1, we will go for job seeking. So that's why we learn this course because it will build for that. So
Similarly, we have to make our resume, CV like that to show the HRs.
also how we grooming and walking also all the just like all.
Yes, how what you said is 100% correct. The way we present ourselves to the interview is the key, and we have to first impression is best impression. So the way we have presented our resume, we have to give 100% sure that this candidate will be sure, helpful and important for our job. And the way we dress, the way we walk, the way we talk, and the way we show ourselves to them, everything will have to be top notch for them. So
Similarly, what we talk, similarly, there is not depend upon what we talk, how we look like, and how we groom, and how we behave,
everything
and
is
and
matters.
also maintaining the eye contact.
Yes.
And this course is also involves we can use AI tools like Remaster to for mock interviews, so that we can use that AI tools for developing our skills.
Also, the syllabus and assessments are so good for us because they are helpful to get a job by in the HR rounds or like writing any oral assessments.
And also, we are having this lab. We have to utilize this.
What
This
is
credits is all goes to our English teachers.
okay? What you said is correct. And moreover, we have another thing that is, as our teammate mentioned, remester. Remester means mock interviews. These mock interviews help us to build a strong out interview with interviews, and we will learn what to talk and what not to talk, and how much English we have to pronounce it, and what is the level of fluency we have.
And this course also involves it focus on grammar and vocabulary to improve our fluency, and also we can prepare a resume basic based on our grammar. And
Also, without this communication, we will not get job in lifetime. So communication is the key. Also, first impression is the best impression. So how you present yourself is the first key to get a job.
Okay. Adding to your point, there is another task we are going to perform in this lab is case study. So the case study means there are 4 stages. Stage one, we have to select one successful senior, and we have to make interview of them.
And also, we have to maintain time complexity also.
Yes. So adding to that, we have to interview that person, and we have to make a video, and we have to upload it on YouTube, and we have to submit that link. So by doing this, we will know that we will take a
That means
reference.
how he will
Uh,
get job.
So like that, we will get to know how we take a reference and how we got a job. So what are your thoughts on this point?
Yeah, this is very nice because experience is matters. So he experienced that level. So uh, by
You are telling,
knowing that what questions and what situation
And,
there would be.
and also, experience also not a matter. Even the freshers also maintaining the same.
by interviewing some person, we can acknowledge some knowledge from that person to fulfill our dreams.
so as you're telling, it will be a
Yeah,
reference for us
it's
to acquire a job and soft skills. And moreover, we have another Gemini. Gemini in ChatGPT. Nowadays, our lab, as you know, AI is growing rapidly. Our lab is also using AI tools. Like the we are telling that we have to write resumes and evaluations. So that evaluation is done by AI. So what do you think on that? It is valid or invalid, or is correct or incorrect? That AI is correcting our
It is
evaluation.
valid because uh, we can put our we can put our feelings on our AI to get a solution from that problem.
And also it is a platform where we take help from the AI, and how to make our resume
and everything.
and everything.
Everything give it step
And
by
give
step.
suggestions to our problem.
So by the AI has more points than the normal people because it collects all the data from people. So what problems they have, what solution for it. So by we can know the solutions and all the situations fast and
So
easy.
And also it containing answers in the different way.
yeah, doing unique way. So it's telling that our way of style is unique or not, and
Yes.
everything like that. Okay. Do you think that using AI as a proper studying rather than teachers teaching? What do you think? AI is best or teachers teaching in live?
Teaching is live is best because we can focus on, we can focus what the teacher is telling, and we can also ask doubts live, so we can understand that solution.
Also, we by studying in AI, we will get distractions from this. By continue listening to the teachers, we can understand easily or
By the help of teachers, we also it also helps to how to speak with others, and also how to communicate with others.
But adding to your points, the teacher cannot spend more time on us. So nearly the strength of our class is very much. So if teacher has to spend individual elements, it will be a big task for them. So at that time, using AI is best option now.
yeah.
That is not normal AI. It will evaluate and it will give us some unique solutions. Okay. And moreover, what about the guidelines of this lab?
That means proper dress code, also grooming,
Everything
everything like what how we are behaving in the lab.
and
Co-
everything.
Copying some works from that other person, it have a big punishment.
As our friend mentioned, there are instructions also. Instructions means we have to dress neatly and groom, and we have to behave correctly according to the instructions. So, tell me that the following by following the instructions are any good for us?
Yes, it is good for us because we can maintain ourselves for getting after job. By professionally, it is also used for working professionally.
So, give me your suggestions on instructions that are useful or not.
It is very useful, and it will also help to how to behave ourselves.
Also, after getting the job, how we can how that means how we can live in a company or behaving like from others.
Yes.
So we can learn from this lab.
So, what is it is correct. Now, our teammates will go and continue.
Thank you.
In this course, we are going to learn different types of quizzes. Means different types of soft skills we will improve in this course, like the interview soft skills. The soft skills which are required for the interview are the main important things for getting our job. Means if we in the first impression makes the best impression in the interview, right?
Yes, I agree to your point, and we are currently in BTech third year, first semester, and we are going to learn in this semester English and soft skills for job seekers. And we are eligible to this course because we are in third year, which is the first step to practice for our interviews or any skills required for our job. And this platform and this course is important to that when someone is lagging in confidence and soft skills and in other aspects. This course give a we through this course we learn so much things, and we also present good in interviews and all.
Yeah,
Yes, I
what
agree
you
with your point. And the course name itself says that English communication and soft skills for job seekers. And this is about the one who is seeking for the job, and the one who is going to attend in the interview. So many people, like, they have technical skills, but they are lacking to present whatever they need to say. Like so many, we are failing at presenting whatever you are thinking before the interviews. That was the crucial step. If we fail to express what are all things that my our mind is saying, like if we are failing to express that in front of the HR, and that first impression will be gone. So this course will provide us with these basic steps, like how we are going to be with, and how we have to behave in front of HR, and our way of interacting with the HR, and how we enter the HR, and how they will judge us. What do you
Yes, you
say?
are right. And that's why this course will also add assessments which will help us in interviews and exams and all like that. Assessments, while we are having assessments, they will help us in speaking with ourselves, and it's like a real interview so that we can get courage while we are attending to the HR and speaking, so that we will not hesitate to speak our own thoughts, and we can perform to our best efforts.
So
what you said is absolutely perfect, because performing in the front of HR means while talking to him, he will get an impression on us, which matters the most. Because while we are talking to the HR, he speaks of what how we are representing ourselves. If we are unable to represent ourselves in the interviews, how will we represent in the company? Represent company to in all the projects and all. We need to present all the matter and all in the company, right? For that, presenting ourselves is the first basic step. That will be learned in this lab, I think.
And we will also learn to prepare PPTs, and also that we can use the PPTs, and we will use present that PPTs in front of our leads
And
and
we
our team members, so that we could learn to show that PPT preparation and performance.
And for this, we are going to learn by interviewing seniors and writing assignments and practicing for interviews. And we can know how they are achieve their goals and how they are performing in interviews. By doing this, we can know how to present ourselves in our future HR rounds, and so that.
and
Yes, you
also
are right.
additionally, this course provides us with the verbal ability, and interviews is something like which we enter after giving some rounds. So this course provides us with the basic step, like basic test, verbal ability, and LOS, SOP, and these are the things this course is going to present us. And also with using Remasto and ChatGPT, Gemini AI, we are going to improve our vocabulary and grammar communication skills through daily practice, and uh, practicing with the Gemini AI and Remasto, which is going to test our communication skills, and how our body language is, and how it is need to be in front of HR. And these are all the things which Remaster going to give us. And we are so thankful that our teachers are providing with this platform.
Yeah, what you said is absolutely perfect, because practicing mock interviews means if you practice a lot only, that will lead us to success, right? That is here going to happen with the Remaster app. Actually, I had tried it, it is very nice. We are attending the mock interviews, practice. Actually, it looks like the original interview, and HR is sitting in front of us. We have to record our voice and all. And they are also judging us by our speaking, grooming, and also other
Not
things.
only those things, but also it will provide us with our technical knowledge. It will test us our technical knowledge on the specific things.
Yeah, but I'm generally talking about the basic things that we require. That the technical skills and all we will know about in the our
Yes,
syllabus, right?
yes, you are right. By that app, we can also learn what skills we are lacking, and in which aspects we are lacking. so that we can improve ourselves in that areas, so that we can perform even better in the next time.
And we should learn how to groom and how to act in the interviews and how to present ourselves in interviews by this app. So by this app or some interviews we are do. And
Coming to the syllabus of this lab, we have 5 units. Basically, for first unit is focusing on the grammar, vocabulary, and all. Second unit is focusing on the employability skills that we require while doing a job, and the third unit comes to the interviewing skills, means in soft skills, the soft skills that are required for the jobs, and also to participate in an interview perfectly, speaking in front of a HR very nicely and telling him how we can present better of ourselves, knowing our capability and speaking perfectly in front of him makes the fourth unit so attracting and so nice. And coming to the fifth unit, we will learn different things about how to present ourselves, how to write CV, resumes. Actually, they both are same, but there is a small difference between CV and resumes that we'll learn in the future. And coming to the last unit, the major points are we will learn how to present ourselves in front of HR, making first impressions, other good best impressions as they said, and all.
Through all our past semesters, we learned like we are being scanned and observed, and this semester we are aiming in, like what is the main step. This is the main step, like which is important for our interviews.
Like this lab makes us perfect in presenting the job interviews. Thank you.
Thank
So up to now, my friends have discussed about the why this ESJS course is important for the job seekers, and we are continue the discussion. And this course is very helpful for the job seekers as it improves for the communication and get ready for the job what skills we require. And this course mainly helps us to how you should prepare for the job and what is the process to prepare for the job and how can we increase our skills to get ready for the job.
Yes, Monish, I agree your statement. What you said is exactly correct. But for an interviewer who goes into the room must face anything, like technical skills are not only important, but we need some communication skills to face an interviews. So we need when we face an interview, like we need to know how to communicate and how to like adapt for the situations. So this ESJS course is like a training ground, like it trains us and it reshapes us how to behave with an interviewer, so we can face and we can learn many things by helping us ourselves to be a confident and making ourselves face any situation faster.
I would like to add a point on it. By seeing this PPT, I really stood up with case study of like interview process. Like I was realizing that how far we are lack of in this confidence and preparing for an interview, and I really believe that this course will help us to get more confidence and like show what we are, and by preparing for interviews and for essay writing and like applying what we learned from these 2 years.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. But I just want to add another point that we are the now the latest generation, so we have to use some AI tools for our preparation and our progress. And I want to tell you about three AI tools: Background, Rematch, and ChatGPT and Gemini AI. So the background is used for the quizzes, and Remancho is used for the discussions, and ChatGPT is used for our writing progress. And this course also makes us punctual and allows us to submit work on time, which is good for us in the future.
Yeah, Monica, I agree with your point. As this generation is moving towards the AI and AI is increasing day by day, and it became a daily habit for us using an AI. So this has produced a good AI tools, Background, Remaster, and Gemini and ChatGPT. But I have to add another point. This PPT has also given some bare facts what the interview process should be and how students or job seekers should approach that bare facts. And one of the bare facts is we have to put at one skill when we have when we are good at the skill, we can get into the job through the skill. So we have to be professional in the school. For this, we have to self evaluate ourselves and what is skill we are good at, and how can we improve that skill, and how can we become a professional in that. For that, self evaluating is the key, and self evaluating can be done by yourself only. We have to know our strengths and weaknesses, and we have to scale, and we have to take further steps to how to improve in their skills.
I agree with your point that self-evaluation of a person is very important, but self-evaluating ourselves is like some people give up on their own choices if they fail, and if we attend anything or if we try to do anything, if we got or if we achieve the first step is a failure, some people give up. So giving up is not necessary for us. Like we should try. So this course also like it will motivate us forward and it will build us confident to speak ourselves and to reshape ourselves like how to face a person and how to overcome the difficulties and how we are adapting for a situation. I think not only tools will help us, but this course will let us know how to speak. And I think some tools only says about it only gives some introduction, but here like presenting ourselves in front of everyone, it's better
I
for us.
absolutely agree with your point. And why we should learn these courses, especially in this PPT, is because nowadays, like industry is not only seeing the traditional degree, and like candidates are really need to improve their communication skills, technical skills, and they should have a good in like problem solving and personality development. So this course will help us to boost up these all skills and improve ourselves to get in the into a job.
Yeah, and I want to add another point that impressions. The impressions we show to the HR or the interviewer gives the best compliment. See the way we talk, the way the first question they ask is tell about yourself. That decides a future or a job. That means the way you speak, the way you enter the room, the way you communicate, and the way you sit, everything. So first impressions are always the better.
So I agree with your point. The first impression is a very good impression. It makes the feel about us. Yes, this guy, this candidate is good for, and he is telling about himself in a good manner and presenting in a good manner and communicating in a good way that everyone understands and everyone has the point of view that he is a good candidate. So, first, as first impression is important, we have to present ourselves and communicate properly what is the our idea, and we have to progress our idea in a perfect way that it should be understand to the everyone, and even in local people should understand our idea. Then only we can put this into the society and solve these problems. And software engineer goal is to solve the problems which is helpful to the society.
As well as
As we, the summarization of this is that we have discussed about all the points discussed in the course, that communication, presentation, everything is important, and about the bare facts. And now my teammates will continue about this discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have seen that kind of marketing. Some students say like it was not that professional. They name nicknames or some others your names with you. That is not good. You should always have a professional name.
Continue by our friends' discussion. We are These ESJS course can contain many outcomes like the person can know how to build the resume, and they also know how to perform in JD for the selecting process.
Assignment, some of the assignments on grammar and vocabulary to improve our meanings, to improve our meanings and words and job skills and writing skills and group discussion.
So in this lab we are going to use three tools. So like Remaster, the app which we are going to take the mock interviews like we have to present ourselves in front of the AA app and start presenting ourselves to the AA. It will analyze our body language, communication skills, and gives a score. So this is the uses of the Remaster app. After that, we are going to use the Wayground. This app is used to increase our vocabulary skills and writing assignments. After that, ChatGPT and OpenAI, Gemini AI. So these are used to write the assignments and also creating our own resumes.
Before time, we observed and scanned everything from our English lab. Now, this is the last step in our lab to overcome all the negatives in our the skill and to improve this thing. This is used to improve our language and vocabulary from this lab.
Previously, we have done one certificate about grammar and vocabulary to improve our meanings and words and speaking skills to communicate in English.
As the name suggests, English and soft skills for job seekers. Job hunting is the personal thing, and job hunting is very complex in this today generation because getting a job is not a easy task for everybody. So for getting a job, we need to do some creativeness, and we need to do some certificates, and we need to include that in our resume to increase the weight of our resume. And we need to and in this lab we are focusing on writing skills, and we mainly focus on grammar and vocabulary, and we know how to build a valid and high efficiency of the this job seekers lab. And we need to learn many things in this job because we need to know how to behave in job job place.
Yes, I totally agree with you. So we are going to learn soft skills like communication skills and vocabulary skills, and so many other soft skills to enhance our communication skills in the job interviews. So by the end of the lab, we are going to be ready for the any kind of job interviews, and also we are going to prepare our own resumes. So by this, the resumes will be ATS friendly, and also the resumes will be created using the AS. So I think the resumes will be selected by the job interviewers, and also we will be job ready by the end of the lab.
And we are going to deal with syllabus like grammar and vocabulary, and we are focusing on the soft skills like personal intro. It is one of the thing where many people fail to get a job, and the when we are moving to a job, we need to be like very good in communication. For that, with this lab helps very much. And while we're attending the interview, the first impression, the best impression. This means it's not only see your CV, it also sees your appearance. So we need to be get well in our interview dress up.
So coming to the point, first impression is the best impression. So by entering into the job interviewer cabin, so we need to ready well and dress well. So this creates an impression to the job interviewer, and the quote called first impression is the best impression. So by that, there is a chance to select you among the people who create a bad impression on them.
Right. Best impression to say you go to introduce your a it a see communication to HTH.
And agree with my friend that first impression, the best impression. In this, we need to do groom well, and we need to be good in communication at the interview. And the point of interview, we need to present ourselves in a good way, and we need to focus on strength, not on negatives. And we should do our negatives to be a strength to in future. By that, we conclude.
First impression is the best impression because communication is the main key role which improves our ability and strength in the before of the interview. This helps in attracting the person who is going to give interview from, and help, and it makes the interviewer to take bit
And I conclude that in this job learning, we are very curious to learn new things in this ESJS lab, and that is very helpful for our future and in our job places. Thank you.